Geraldo's back. So you heard all of that. By the way, are you driving a Tesla yet? Are you an electric car guy or no?
I have a hybrid Bentley. I'm embarrassed to say.
No, wait a second.
It's zero.
You did not just say
emissions.
out loud. You
zero
have
emissions.
No, wait a second. Repeat. You have a hybrid Bentley. Is that true?
I have the only one in Northeast Ohio, as far as I know. It was in the car show. I had to have it, and I'm getting an incredible mileage. I think I'm on the same tank as when I bought it 6 months ago.
That is the best thing I've ever heard.
Let me say about that.
Go ahead.
about the UAW and Biden and Trump. Very briefly, I'm glad President Biden went yesterday to the picket line. I support the UAW in this strike. The electric vehicle future is definitely going to change the game, and those guys are here in Ohio and Pennsylvania. What happened to steel and all the other big industry is a cautionary tale. They want to make sure that the future includes the UAW. On the other hand, what I know about living in Ohio, what I know about the UAW, it's not these unions are not the same as they used to be. Right. The rank and file of these unions, I would bet there'd be very, very considerable support for Donald Trump, not the leadership maybe, but in the rank and file. That's why Trump's going there. That's why this will be a battlefield for these two candidates as the leading candidates, if indeed, as expected, they are the nominees. Trump has those blue-collar folks. Biden wants to get them back to the Democratic Party. That's why this particular labor management dispute is so seminal, Cole.
You know, what's interesting about, we had this exact conversation with a Republican congressman yesterday on the show about exactly what you're bringing up. And I said to him, you know, it's interesting. If you talk to Republican members of Congress, just governors, Republican politicians, and you lay out the union demands, all the big raises that they want, the shorter work week, the pensions to come back, they don't really support the union on those issues, but they still feel confident about what you're talking about. They still feel confident that they have that union voter, or at least have a shot with that union voter. It's kind of an interesting dynamic, right? That they're not in line with the issues, but culturally, I guess they're in line with the voters.
That's the word, culturally. There's no doubt that Donald Trump, for all his failings, has changed the game. He has changed the definition of the political parties. It's now much more social class and race oriented, even than ever it has been. And he's got a real shot at getting that vote. And Biden, he's got to be more vigorous in the fact that he showed up at the picket line and actually, for the first time, as far as I know in history, was a sitting president walking the picket line. That's a very dramatic affirmation of the UAW by the Democratic president. And let's see if it works against a very, very formidable contender in Donald Trump.
All right, Geraldo. Now, if I come out to Cleveland, will you pick me up at the airport in that hybrid Bentley?
I will, and you won't hear a thing. It's smooth as silk. Thank you.
Smooth as silk. The great Geraldo Rivera. Welcome back anytime here on NewsNation. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.